Keep pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing God his eyes, but my heart still beats.
Okay, we're doing our makeup. This worked out well because I have a nice camera, but I prefer almost just filming on my phone sometimes. It's just so much easier and like it looks better than my camera. I swear. Which my phone is more expensive than my camera because it's an iPhone. So yeah, today we're doing my makeup. I just like doing makeup, so that's what we're gonna do. I got this in a BoxyCharm, this glossy by Touch and Soul primer. I don't know, it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna play with the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, and I got it in the style Light 3 Gooby. So it says shake before you use. It comes in like this. NARS is just such a bougie brand. I just love it. I have their Laguna bronzer. I really like it. I feel like I have a lip product of theirs. You can't get a lot of NARS at TJ Maxx. So this does come with a pump. This is what it looks like. I have it open. I'm just gonna do this. Sometimes this is easier. The MAC foundation that I got, what I don't like is that it's like the Maybelline Fit Me, you just dump it out, and sometimes that's so hard and you end up getting like a blob. So here we go. So I feel like I don't know, I feel like I have a pinky neutral undertone, but I don't like wearing pink foundations because I want to cover up my pink. So I got one that was like a warm undertone. I know warm is technically yellow, but I like warm undertones on me that aren't too yellow. Like I can't wear a Too Faced Born This Way foundation because it is way too yellow on my skin. This is going a lot farther. The Urban Decay one, I had to use so much of it, and you don't need so much of this. Good to know. But you see like that corner of my nose is just crazy. It looks way more pigmented on camera than it does in my mirror. I gotta pull my mirror closer. Okay. I don't put foundation on my under eyes because I put concealer there, and when I have too much product on my under eye, which just a little bit is like too much, you'll just show. And I have textured under eyes. I have like little bumps, which I guess are clogged pores. I've tried to do a bunch of research on it. I don't know. Okay, so I know I'm late on the bandwagon with this, but a little bit goes a lot longer than what you'd think. This inner corner of my nose is gonna kill me. Okay, I'm just using a different part to absorb some of the excess product because I got too much. I also think I really didn't like the Stay Naked concealer by Urban Decay when I first put it on. It took me like after my makeup was all done to really like it. Oh gosh, what is this? It's like sticking to all of my dry patches. And I exfoliate my face. I don't know, I just have like a dry textured face. Like I don't care if my face is dry, like whatever. But when it's got all the like texture that doesn't slough off. And I like microplane my face or whatever with like a straight razor to get all like the dead skin and stuff off, and it works great. Like my face is super smooth after. And I use kind of exfoliating face wash, and I don't do it too much. I exfoliate like once a week, twice a week maybe. Okay. I think it goes. How's a good coverage? My forehead is where a lot of the like dry flaky skin is. Okay, so we have that. Love it, super bougie, very cute. And then Heart Shape Tape. I got a darker shade of Fair Light Neutral. I like it a lot better than my other one, which is light. But I got one of those too because in the wintertime I get super white. Just blend that out. I like to first dab it here and then blend out. So I'm getting a majority of that product elsewhere. Because if I put it all right down here and blended it out, it would blend even further down. That's why I want to concentrate it there and then blend it out. And then that's when I'll get all of these creases and stuff. Okay, and then blend it out and down. This looks so nice. I don't know, I used to hate heart-shaped tape, but I didn't know. It's funny, it just took like the teeniest little tweaks to stop making my under eye look so heavy. I stopped putting foundation under my eye, and I don't know exactly what else changed because I feel like I'm doing everything the same, but it looks different. And then I move my beauty blender around kind of consistently to get like a fresh edge. And then I'll get the corners of my nose. See, it like already has that line there. That's like every foundation. I like can't stop it. It's fine. You can't really see it. I think it's because I don't know if it's because like I'm moving my mouth up and down, which moves that area, and then foundation gets in it. But yeah, okay. So this is what we're looking like now. This mirror. If I like put, I don't know. Yeah, so like kind of on my eyebrows, it's kind of like settling in. But yeah, see, I have like little bumps under my eye. That's just, that is what it is. It'd be great if I did it. I need to wash my beauty blender. So now I'm just gonna set my under eye with the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I really like it. I got it for free with the BoxyCharm. Am I gonna repurchase it? Probably not, because it's like $30. I love it. If it was like $15, I definitely would. But it's got this little like net in it you push into. And it gets on there. It is super cool. It's weird. I only like to use it on my under eye. I just feel like when I use it over here, it has too much moisture in it, and it just pulls, like removes my foundation almost, because that's where I really want coverage, is on my cheeks, because it has a spotting. Now I want, even though I like to wear, I normally have like a robe here and I have like shit all over my hands. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Okay, so we did that. Now we're gonna do eyebrows. I'm out of my ColourPop pencil, so I'm using the ColourPop Dip Brown Bang Brunette. Actually, I need to set the rest of my face. I like the Rimmel Stay Matte, but right now I just have this number 7 powder. It's okay. It's like 12 bucks and it actually lasts a long time. I liked ColourPop's powder. It was kind of expensive for just like a teeny bit. Yeah, I liked it, but I won't repurchase it because it's just such a little bit. I did have a Cover FX powder, which I really liked. I had a compact, which I really liked, but it just like used so quickly compared to other powders. Like it broke up into a like loose powder pretty much when you touched it, which is fine, but it just did not last long at all. So I just set my face until my brush feels like it's no longer sticking. Like you can feel the stickiness under your face, because you don't, especially this area, if you're going to have bronzer and you're going to be putting other product, you don't want it to do. And sometimes I'll set with this and really pat it in, but sometimes I just don't. All right, now we're gonna go with brows, and I just have a brow spoolie. I really need to wash my makeup brushes. And then I have a Sephora brow pencil I got a long time ago. It was really expensive for Sephora. Another reason I like filming with my phone is it doesn't overheat. I have the Sony a5100. Obviously, I love like a Canon D Mark II, but those are like $1,200. And so is the lens. Yeah, my camera overheats like quickly, like 10 minutes. So if anyone else has that camera, comment below if it does that. But it was like a cheaper camera. It's really nice, but I'm also not like really savvy in photography with like settings and all of that. Like I kind of know what the settings are and what they mean and stuff, but I don't know what's best. I don't know what I prefer. I don't know. I need somebody to tell me what to do. So Nespresso, love it, but a cup of coffee has around 92 milligrams of caffeine, and Espresso pod has on average like 60 milligrams of caffeine, and I don't want to use 2 because that's more expensive. But there's one, the Kazar, I don't know how to say it, has 126 milligrams of coffee, which I like that one, but I guess I need to be more humble with my caffeine content, so I guess it's a good thing. I've been watching a lot of, I don't really watch TV. I watch like YouTube, like vlogs and stuff, not just like funny. I don't really watch like funny videos on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of like Tiffany Beaston, like Beauty and the Beastons, Cook, Clean, and Repeat. I really like her. I like love Meg. She's super cute and southern. Just a lot of like mom vlogs and stuff. Who else I love? I like Raven Elise TV. I really like a lot of like the parenting vlogs. There's another girl, Brianna K. I don't know why I always forget her name because I think like Beauty and the Beastons, and I think like I'm thinking that her name starts with a B too, and it doesn't, but it actually does. Her vlogs are super cute. Her daughter is stinking adorable. But yeah, and then I watch Jessica Odonohue. I am obsessed with them. They are the cutest couple. They're so funny. Me and my fiance love them, especially her husband Bunky. That's like just his nickname, but they're so cute. And I love all the cook with me videos. I love cooking videos. We don't have cable. We have like Netflix and Hulu and stuff. But I grew up with like Food Network constantly on in the background, like instead of like the news or something. And I loved it. But we could get like Sling or something. But now evening Food Network shows are like the challenges. And I don't like to watch those. I like to watch like Emeril Lagasse, even though I don't know if he's on Food Network anymore. Like Jada De Laurentiis, Bobby Flay, Tyler Florence, Ina Garden. I'm so excited for Black Friday. We're getting an air fryer and I can't wait. I just feel like make weeknights so easy, like make wings in them, like veggies or potatoes. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, so far I'm really liking this foundation. It's not settling into my fine lines as much as, ooh, my nose looks like really cakey, like worse than with the Urban Decay yesterday. I don't know. I like it, but like that area is just not doing it. Okay, so now we'll go into eyeshadow, and I kind of like to do like my brows and then all of that. Just kind of let it set in. And I've been doing a really natural one with this Tarte palette I got with the BoxyCharm. I love it. Super cute. I really like it. These all are good for eyeshadows or bronzers. This one's good for liner. It's very natural soft brown liner, which I use brown eyeshadow as a liner anyways on my upper eyelid. I got the Tarte Lit and Bloom palette recently on like super sale at Ulta, but I feel like it doesn't blend very well. A lot of people say, oh, it blends so well, and I'm like, well, mine doesn't. I got like a really shitty one. I've just been using this palette for like days, but it's really like a natural soft look. I also really like this palette, the Nubian by Juicyjas. This is a mini. This is really all the colors I would use out of the bigger one. So I really like this. I think this is cute. I wish it had a mirror, and I wish this shade wasn't so pink. But otherwise I really like it. Like these two shades are crazy pigmented. I'm gonna use this one as like for transitions. And my brush is up above, you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna use, Charmer's like really white. I'm gonna use Sand mixed with Solstice and just kind of pat that all over my lid to brighten it, even though I'm gonna put shades over it. It's my favorite blending brush in the world, E27, and I'm gonna take this shade Smarty Pants, which this is like the one that doesn't really blend for me. I don't know, maybe it's just been a combination of the things I've had under it. Okay, that's blending okay. I don't know, the first few times I used it, it was super patchy and like, not even like a patch I could blend out. Like it was stuck down. Like sometimes patchy's like powdery patchy. This was like weird. This was darker than I thought it was, even though I know it's dark. Okay, I'm gonna blend this out, and then I'm gonna use a bigger blending brush to blend it out further to soften it, because I want this other shade to be more of the main star. Yeah, just super light shade. Plus on the weekends, I like to do my makeup even if I'm just cleaning the house, because it gives me a chance to like play with my makeup more. I've said it a million times, but when I'm going to work, I'm like hurrying up with my makeup. I want to get to work. Okay, now I'm going into Journey, which is like this pinky brown kind of. I look super white, but it's because I am super white. Oh, it turned out darker than I thought it would. Eyebrows look good though. I like it. So I have blonde bits in my hair right here. My hair pulls brass so fast, so bad. I'm constantly having to use my purple shampoo. I probably actually just use it like once a week, but it's like by the time I'm doing it, I need to do it. And I'm like, why? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the shade Ember, I think. I wish these other shades in here weren't so cool toned, like these two, and it would be like the perfect palette. Oh my gosh, but they are. My favorite outer crease shade for darkening is my Morphe M433 brush. It's perfect. I recently went to my sister's wedding and I didn't have it, and I was so bummed because I had to use like another brush, and it just like, I was like, it's not the same. Luckily, I still ended up liking my look. This is just perfect, and it's so easy. Use this Morphe M535, which I really like for a blending brush. I specifically use this just to blend out shadows that are already on my eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with that first E27, and I'm gonna pick up some more Journey and just kind of re-bring it up and give it that gradient effect, because I kind of covered that up. And then I'm just gonna go in with the shade Instinct. It's kind of shimmery, barely. It's like a shimmery nude. You can barely see shimmer. I usually add another shimmery shade on top. This one's from Buxom. I got this. I went on like a engagement photo shoot session haul to try to find eyeshadows. Like a champagne shade that's not too pink, that isn't just straight gold, doesn't have weird reflex in it, like iridescent. All right, now I'm using my liner brush, my Morphe M432. I love it. I'm going into this shade Timber. It's a lot lighter than I would normally use, but you know, you gotta switch it up every once in a while. I'm gonna grab my Morphe E18 brush to put a little bit under my eye, and I'm gonna go in with some Journey first. So I don't think I'm doing anything for Halloween this year, like any makeup looks. I saw one makeup look I'd want to try, but it just is a lot of research and time and putting effort into it. It's like this, I want to do like a spin on Khaleesi on Game of Thrones, and that's what I would do with it. It's like this, like pretty much like ice dark princess she does, and like her whole entire eye is blacked out. She has like jewels up here and down here, and then like she like does black all here, like this kind of paint, and puts like glitter over it. And she has hair and like this crown, so I'll get like a Khaleesi wig and then do like a crown or something. But I thought it would be so cool to do like her like back from the dead or something. Okay, I'm just taking this darker shade under my eyes, and I'm actually bringing it all the way up. I don't mind that. And I'm going with Timber and line my eyes on my lower lash line. So I don't do eyeliner down here ever. I always just use eyeshadow. So now we're done with that. We're going with some bronzer. So I have quite a few bronzers, and I've been kind of just like going between them. I like the Butter Bronzer and Sunkissed Bronzer. This is like the medium one. I know they have a dark too. And the Too Faced Sun Bunny Bronzer, funny story, I hated this when I got it. I hated it. It like did not seem to blend for me. I don't know. It looks like this. It even like looks weird. It looks like old. Like the way it gets when you like blend it and stuff, you know what I mean? But sometimes I'll just initially stamp it on instead of because I've noticed sometimes that takes my foundation off right away, even though your face should be set. But so I freaking get some deals on my high-end makeup at Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. The brands themselves, if there's something I've been eyeing, I will sign up for that brand's emails and then wait to get an email about like a sale they're running. Because they always have like 20-30% off, and now I'll start to kind of blend it out and with what product is left, warm up the rest of my face. I don't like to just initially go because then it's gonna get like all down here and it's gonna look like crazy. A little brush. I think this brush is so cute. It is the Morphe Y10. So this is just the mini milk chocolate slay, which has lasted me forever from Sephora. If there's something like bougie you've been wanting to try and you're like feel bad about spending the money on it, get the mini version because it'll still last you a long time. And if you really like it, chances are you would, if you bought the big one when that was out, you would repurchase it anyways. So that's kind of a good thing that I do.
So I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. I am a queen. I need my king. You better.
Recently got these Tarte holiday blushes, which I really like. I've just been really liking, so I hated it at first. This shade, it just has a nice sheen to it. It does take a lot to build it up, but I didn't like notice the sheen at first. But yeah, I do really like these. I think I talked about these already. I just wish these had more of a sheen in them. That's what I like in a blush. Like this one's kind of shimmery, but it's really pigmented. So I'm kind of appreciating blushes that have less pigmentation. I just like the glow. This one, and I'm like, oh God, I can't wear that. What am I gonna do? But it actually looks pretty good. Just smile. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this. Normally I would do like double that amount, but sometimes I like to see how it's gonna react with the foundation because sometimes it will like separate. I like this foundation already. It was just weird in the pump. Maybe their like sample had been out for forever, or in the little sample I got from Sephora because I did like the foundation matching because I like have been engaged for a long time and I'd like to do my own makeup to save like $200, but even though it's not $200, but to save some money because sometimes you run out of corners to cut costs in. Yeah, so it's definitely settling in my smile lines, if you can see that right there. I think if I would use less, I would have had less of a problem. I used the NYX Fox Blacks liner. I got this in a boxy charm. I really like it. It's called Mellow Tinted Brow Gel. So it holds my brows in place, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, just look. Okay, so brows before, you can see it. It just like clings to each and every brow hair. Oh, it's just a smaller, first of all. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, focus. It's not gonna focus anymore. It just like clings onto every brow hair and it's like kind of intense. Okay, now we're gonna do mascara. I'm gonna do the It Cosmetics Superhero, which I like.
I think so. I think so. I think so. I think so. Okay. Let me just be honest with you.
Believe that I got all of the right shades in these foundations. Three foundations. Normally I have to take 2 trips to Ulta. I have to buy 2 foundations each, and it's not my fault. I'm aware of what color I am, but the foundations change, they oxidize, they look different under Ulta's freaking bright ass fluorescent lights. Do the Soph X highlighter, which I really like. I like the highlighter that comes in my Cheek Leaders palette, but I don't like that it is so pink. So I'm gonna use the shade and this shade. I really like them. This shade looks like it would be crap, but it is like crazy. And since my face still feels a little dewy, I'm going to pat. I'm not going to sweep because then that's gonna just mess with the foundation. And I'm gonna get upset and never do it all over again. I also decided I really don't like the Too Faced Born This Way sculpting like this one. It looks terrible. Has hyaluronic acid in it, which is supposed to do like wonders with this kit, but it like makes my under eyes crazy. I know I just said I wasn't going to sweep, but now it's feeling less tacky since I got that layer down. That, and I'm going to set with my all-nighter setting spray. I got this stuff on like a Ulta 21 Days Beauty sale. So stinks. I want their like coconutty one. This stuff lasts a long time because I don't use it all the time. I use it when I'm trying a new foundation to like prolong it. And then I use it like on a weekend or like a date night or something. Yeah, so that is the finished look. I really like it. I'll probably put some lipstick on. I'm gonna do, I always do chapstick under liquid lip. I'm gonna do ColourPop's Love Bite. It's a powdery lip. Or like a blotted. They don't sell it anymore. I wish I knew that because I would wear this on my wedding day. This is so pretty. Okay, so that is the finished look. Just kind of simple, bronzy. I like it. I think it looks cute. I like the foundation. Again, this is the foundation. I love NARS stuff. I think it's so cute. So yeah, it'll be cute. I like it. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and if you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below what kind of videos you like to watch. If you have a YouTube channel so I can check it out. If you like any of the what's for dinners, just anything, chit chat. Awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.